Hey guys, what's going on? We're back, finally. Not Attack on Titan. I've been doing so much Attack on Titan. Raised by Wolves, Season 1, Episode 6. So Zakk had to refreshify my memory a little bit. Zakk, what happened last episode?
You find out from the Mithraic wreckage, Mother plugs into it, you find out about Campion Sturgis.
Yeah.
And how he reprogrammed her from being a necromancer, a fucking death machine.
And he's kind of in love with her.
He falls for her. He reprograms her to be mankind's hope, to raise mankind, or the seeds of mankind. All this on Kepler 22b.
Yeah.
Did a little makeout session.
Then he did kiss her.
Yep.
And she was sad and didn't want him to send her away. He pulls her memories. And archives them.
Yeah. So she can still access them.
Yeah. And we find out, this is going to be kind of patchwork, but the village or the settlement that they have, at some point fog sets in and Father sees the cloaked figure, the little child.
Yeah. Remember that.
The Mithraic also find that cave where the big serpent skeleton is, and there's a cloaked figure there that's got some mad fucking ups.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It bounces right out of there.
Oh, yeah.
That was amazing, yeah.
And they find cards and shit there, so evidence of, at least another human. Or something similar.
Yeah. Some kind of Adam and Eve.
Let's see.
Marcus and a couple other guys find their little settlement, right? Because
They do find it.
They found that dude with the helmet.
Well, no, they do find him.
He was in the ship.
He was the rapist.
Yeah.
But he's referring to when they're in the
praying
hills.
and shit. Why'd you have me rape?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, he wasn't praying that. Because he definitely still firmly believes.
That's what I'm saying. He was like, why did you... He was like,
stop talking to him.
Yeah.
After he did that shit.
You had me raped. You stopped talking.
Yeah. Well,
sick bastard.
He's referring to when they're in the hills and Marcus, who's Caleb, is spying through the binoculars.
Yeah.
That's what, yeah.
And he's looking at all those fucking kids with the little slings.
Yeah.
I think that covers all the major plot points. You see Marcus having other visions.
Marcus is fucked up, yeah.
Getting it on with his lady. And he sees her bleeding everywhere. He's holding the scalpel. The snake skull that's above them starts morphing into shit.
Yeah.
So he's definitely experiencing...
He's having some shit.
Yeah, so like basically...
He's definitely partaking of the shrooms.
Yeah, it's like, he did experience some kind of change when he touched the wall or whatever, right?
Yeah, he started hearing voices.
Yeah, so it's like, the thing is like, is there something to it? Is there a deity in this universe? Yeah.
Right, yeah.
Well, this planet seems like it's got some supernatural
Or is it the
something.
planet? Yeah.
Or there's something on the planet.
Or is he just fucking crazy?
Well,
I doubt he's just crazy.
Because it's
the
like...
rock thing, the people, the visions that even the androids are having with these children. So there's definitely something going on.
Because it's so grounded, like in a scientific way, where it's like
it tries to be. They haven't really gone into any hard science fiction details yet.
Well, they skip on the
presenting
details, but what I'm
everything.
saying is, like, I think they're presenting this world where it's completely grounded and there's no room for any kind of deity. That's what I mean, kind of,
Huh.
There's no space magic. Yeah.
Well, you're talking about, there's no room for the supernatural.
Yeah.
Because obviously the Mithraic would still believe in a deity and everything.
Yeah.
They're kind of like one of those fuckers that want to fly into space, and that's some Christian group. Is it the Mormons?
Well,
ain't the Mormons that think that they're gonna fucking
Become their own gods?
yeah, and then you'll be the god of your own universe when you die or something.
I think so.
I'm not sure at all.
I think so.
Salt Lake City, man.
That's a beautiful place.
Maybe it is.
Never been.
She got that malt looking pretty good now.
Oh, yeah,
They actually got their little community turned into like a nice little deserty area.
Yeah, no, Caleb, I get it. This must be really hard for you. The idea of raising a son.
Don't start this crap. I love him just as much as you do.
Fucking starting shit. They're out here fucking doing recon and starting shit.
Yeah.
How they keep you fucking awake?
Poorly
Keep
timed.
you wait the fucking later.
Yeah, this is not the time.
They just walked in the fucking door. I'm just kidding.
Dude, my asshole is slammed shut. So
Jesus,
fast.
C3PO.
Dude. Dude.
So I was gonna say, does she like scan and stuff though? You know?
Yeah, I was going to
Evidently,
say.
she's too busy about the cover story. She's going to tell father when she gets back. About
Yeah.
going out and cheating with the simulation.
I know, right?
It gives me such anxiety when I see her fly like that. For real.
Yeah, that's good. The show can make you do that.
Yeah. Like, fuck.
I just hate her and Dawes here. She's doing this shit.
Yeah, I mean, I would.
I
Yeah.
don't particularly like them with Rick, but
Did you encounter anything in your patrol today?
Nothing of
your
note.
patrol today.
Are you certain? You were gone for quite some time.
Was
You
there a
can
need
smell
for
the fucking.
The
You can
creatures
smell
are
it.
inactive
You,
here.
you fucking somebody else. Just say, huh?
This sometimes causes me to
I can tell.
When is a door not a door? When it is ajar.
The door is always a door.
I was gonna say it's still a fucking door, right?
Ajar. The door is ajar.
What a horrible
When it's
what a horrible joke. He deserves
Do you just
being.
understand what he's saying?
Yeah, but it would. You should. The joke should go. Show when it goes. It's still true both ways at the end of the joke. Like, oh, it's not a door anymore, and it's a jar.
It's an uncle joke.
My father told me when I was very little. It's a fact.
How did your father know?
He read it in the scriptures.
And how did the person who read the scriptures know?
I had no camping, but now you're being annoying. I think everything has a soul. Even mother and father.
Ooh.
Maybe even trees. I don't mind disagreeing with you, Paul. You can disagree and still be friends. Mother and father are all
That's crazy. You can disagree and still be friends, isn't it?
No, you can't. It's
I
impossible.
don't mind you.
Yeah.
I know it's one of his people.
Oh, comes like Vienna sausages. Gotta love Vienna sausages. It's like one of the big cans too. Has like 10 of them instead of like 6.
Dude, these fucking things are mushy and disgusting.
You're fucking nuts.
When was the last time you had one?
Like
So you need to make
a
three
couple weeks
squares.
ago.
Really?
You only move
Yeah,
three
dude. I have them like.
squares.
I try to have as much as I
This
can.
puzzle's pretty hard.
It's an important part of my diet.
Very impressive, Paul.
You cheated.
Campion.
No, I didn't. I already knew this one. I swear, I just figured it out.
This is not a competition. Campion?
Damn, dude.
You gotta think about it. I mean, I'm sure the Mithridatic are just like he's older. His mind is older.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Marcus, I found something.
Shit.
Now you smile.
These lads, you sure this one is over 2 hours long? This is it. This is how we're gonna get the bitch.
Oh, yeah. Genius.
Well,
Who wrote that?
That
what
was
do you
odd.
think? Campion, I don't want to kill creatures. But I do want to eat them. This will do all the killing for us. What's that? Watch.
Damn, son.
It was really hard getting the tension in the armory.
Very clever, Paul. Very clever indeed.
So what, you made that all by
Oh,
yourself?
man.
No, actually, it wouldn't have been possible if Campion hadn't found the bait. That's not what it was for. I trusted you. How could you do that?
Campion!
Ow!
Jesus, boy, settle down.
Holy shit.
Vegetarians just be nice.
That was a divide.
Yeah, just like yeah, the two brothers, right?
Tell your mother what you did.
Maybe 4 or 5 times, but that's all.
Only once.
What made you think violence was an acceptable way of expressing your feelings?
What about what we're doing to the creatures? Isn't that violence?
They're animals.
And I'll do violence again if I have to.
No, you will not. You are a pacifist.
You mean a pushover? People listen to you, Mother, because they are afraid of what will happen if they don't.
Enough of this. Go and apologize to Paul right now.
No. I'm not sorry. Why should I apologize?
Go and apologize to him now.
The fine little shit.
Mother, I'm afraid I do not have the slightest idea what you're talking about. What
She
exactly
starts
is the
lying now.
content
She's
of
thinking
this
everybody
story?
else is fucking lying.
Yep.
Does this somehow relate to your extended patrol?
Father, you will stop lying to me. You will stop lying, or...
Or what? Are you going to kill me again? Should we wait until the children are asleep?
Tell me you made
Have you ever heard that
choice.
before?
That
You
would
kill me
contradict
again.
your previous instruction of not lying to you. Mother, where are you going?
Damn, she immediately flew. It's a badass trap.
That's, hell yeah, man.
Trap, nice.
If it works, when we contact you via your account, that's when you get the children. Not before.
Yeah, sooner minutes.
Somebody's really caught in that fucking trap.
Be careful.
Yeah.
It ain't going to be a creature. Some person
Alright.
or child is going to get caught in that
Listen
fucking
up. Lucius,
Yeah.
you're probably me.
I was thinking the
You.
same thing when I saw that thing.
You hurry.
Part of me hoped it was Campion because of his fucking behavior, but
I don't want that to happen to him. You should get spanked. Father, just spank him.
You did this, didn't you?
I've been alone for so long. Nothing. I had almost given up hope.
You are human.
Yes, but I am anything.
that pickup line, the fucking
Yeah.
goddamn gathering of herds.
Tell me what you want.
Want you.
It's like a line right out of fucking Blade Runner.
Yeah.
Except he doesn't say, tell me what you want.
Yeah. Ridley Scott made this.
damn, son.
So he can...
I thought he was like a holograph.
Well, it's her mental projection, you might say.
So who drew the thing on the wall?
That's a good question.
He did.
So is he could walk outside the pod as a hologram and interact with the
Might have
world?
done it through her.
He said,
Okay.
yeah, she said that he did it to lure her
Well, he
to
said
the
that
pod.
when she saw Tally.
Yeah, but other people saw Tally, right?
Yeah, exactly.
But it might not have been really. Yeah.
It ain't all disclosed yet.
Yeah.
He's nervous to touch her.
Oh, hell yeah. Wouldn't you be?
Yeah.
Fuck yeah, I'm nervous that he's gonna touch her.
Yeah, that's what I would do. Why do you need that fucking dude?
He's holding that.
Laser multiplier.
Remember?
fucking
It
thing.
Oh,
collects
yeah.
light and
Yeah.
they can focus it.
Oh, fuck. It's the worst, dude. Damn, he busted a load. That was a gigantic load. Holy moly. Wow.
Oh, shit.
So that was an interesting...
Kind of jealous
Interesting.
Well-
That's one way to put it.
of him, not her.
In Ridley Scott's universe, like, android blood is
Yeah,
what
the
they-
blood's white.
Yeah.
Was it white when she killed Father the first time?
And they've coughed up white shit and stuff before.
Yeah.
I thought I remembered that, but I wasn't sure.
Wow.
It's like Inception. Is she a dream in a dream?
The simulation.
What's weird is how could she
Sad to
could
see.
even dream something like that.
Huh?
It's weird how she could even dream something.
Well, she knows about anatomy,
Right.
but I can't imagine they'd have that type of desire.
Exactly.
You have that.
Of course, and he working. I mean, not that I want to blow it up,
Detonate.
but...
Why don't they try reversing the charge and fucking shoot her with that thing? I must have missed. Yeah, must be a mistake.
He didn't take the eyes.
She may already have.
Yeah, 'cause
the
that's-
ones on her neck might be the other one.
Yeah, if she's doing that, she already has the eyes.
Marcus, you're a fuck up.
He didn't fuck it up. It's when they were drawing the power, the charge for the wiring for the explosives got fucked up.
He came up with a plan.
Yeah. It seemed to organically fall apart, though.
The best laid plans of mice and men often go astray.
It didn't seem like it was incompetence.
You don't have to come with me.
Well,
She's gonna be caught in a fucking trap.
nice knowing you. These guys are like, oh,
I was
fuck.
gonna say.
God damn it!
Oh, fuck.
What are you doing?
I'm playing hide and seek with Tally. Stop. Can you help me find her?
Lauren, it's me. It's Mom.
I think the android,
Wait, catch it.
Okay.
yeah, I mean, it probably has,
Well, he doesn't know what's going on.
yeah.
Stop playing this.
See, I told you. Your father can't send you playing that thing.
That fucking asshole.
He's in big trouble. See the white stuff?
I just don't want any kids to get shot, dude. I'm gonna be fucking pissed.
I will be
It's
fired up.
only get caught in that fucking trap.
Oh.
There it is.
Oh.
Not a good way to die.
No, it ain't.
I thought it was going to be more dramatic than
I
that.
thought somebody just gonna be set up somewhere.
Fucking David.
The service phone is on top of the silo!
No!
Soldiers! He's at the top of the silo! Stop!
A little.
That fucking bastard.
Father! Father, I'm coming! Campion, they'll kill you! I'm coming, Father! I'm coming, Father!
He's so fucking satisfied, a little prick.
I don't know.
He's not 8
I
years
like
old.
Father, but he is a thing.
He's
I
got.
don't really. There aren't too many sides to root for in this fucking show. I like Frogman that lives in the cave. Frogman. I'm rooting for him.
He's got enough character where I'm not rooting for these motherfuckers.
Well, that's good. I love watching him explode. Hell yeah.
Father?
Look. I want you to go back in there.
No way.
Hey, you wanted to go save the other children, right?
I can go.
No, you don't have to do anything you don't want to do.
It's alright.
Oh, you don't have to do
I
it.
can go back.
That's my little soldier. You gotta stop doubting him. Start believing in him.
I want to, Mom.
Look who it is.
I hate when I heard the guns. This is your fault.
I didn't shoot him.
You may as well have.
I wasn't the only one who knew they were coming. Huh? Right, Holly?
Sorry, Campion.
I'm surprised it all went down like that.
Don't do this, Paul!
It's pretty fucking quick.
Did Campion say run, Paul?
They should have been waiting there with their guns so they can gun her down while she's chasing him. There we go. Nice.
Fucking A.
I'm sure she's got more cards up her sleeve than just her eyeballs. But
Oh, fuck. I'm torn on this.
I can't stand that thing. And we know that he's not a Mithraic and his wife isn't a Mithraic.
Kind of looks like the Keyblade from Kingdom Hearts. Damn.
It wouldn't be dog though.
No.
I'd take that thing's head off.
Yes.
Let's hear the voices again.
Let her live.
Good boy.
Yeah. Big stakes. A lot of things going down.
Yeah, they are.
Good lord.
Dude, that was epic. Epic.
Yeah, I mean, they got their kid, but
I was finally glad to see her get hers.
You were happy to see Mother get hers.
I don't like her. I don't like it. It's an it.
Well,
It reminds me of Westworld. Because Westworld, they try to portray these things as human. And in the end, no matter how many human qualities they have, it's an it.
I'm torn on it because I see how much she cares about the kids, even though it's it's her job and she's programmed to do it. I think there's
what they're doing is like
a love there.
Yeah, so there's like the ghost in the machine. There's like she has a soul, and that's
something there,
so Campion said earlier. I think all things have a soul.
Right.
Mother, father, trees, rocks. Did he say rocks? I don't know.
He said everything.
Wow.
So that's
I said the tree. The tree was the last where he ended it because he talked about the big ones anyway.
Yeah,
That tree.
Yeah. So I'm with Zakk. And I think they're things, but also when I think I go down that rabbit hole, I think you could say we're all things. That we're just made out of skin, and they're made out of something like skin.
Yeah. I'm just torn on it because
so
of her
for me, it's
relationship
like
with kids, yeah.
For me, it's like whether you're a thing or not, or person or not, like that's their kid. You know what I mean? But like, and I do believe Campion is their kid. You know what I mean? So like, if they were trying to take Campion, I would not like that at all.
Well, Absolutely. The issue for me is like I mentioned Westworld. Mm-hmm. The less human characters that I know are human are in the series, and as the androids become more and more prominent, I am less interested because I know that they're not human. There is no human interest.
Well, yeah, but
so
I think
that fucking thing ain't human.
Yeah,
and that other fuck. I mean, I liked Father. I liked him as a character.
Yeah,
but in the end, that's the camp he's in. He's an android still.
Well, yeah, no, you're right. I guess
I don't like Hunter. So don't get me wrong. The kid that narked him out.
I think for me, like Father, and even Mother, they have enough personality and they have motive, and you know what I mean, like
to where you're like Anakin, you're gushing over R2 and 3PO and shit like that.
Well, I think they have much less agency than they do. You know what I mean? Yeah. So for me, the show has done the writers done a good job of making me care for the androids some more than others, like Father, Mother. Like they show her as being compassionate and loving, but also shows her being like this, like you
killing
said,
machine.
This killing machine. Like, can this killing machine, is she capable of love and caring for these children? Yeah, I mean, like, is she?
I think she's capable of fulfilling her duties. As mother.
Is she capable of loving?
But ultimately,
Campion the man,
as a human, if I saw that fucking thing flying down the street, I would never trust that thing in real life.
No,
just like I wouldn't. Father, it'd be great to sit down and talk with him. Mm-hmm. It'd be great to sit down and interact with that thing.
Yeah,
but in the end, it's going to do. He's not the violent.
Well, unlike Mother, I don't think Father has any delusions that he's more than what he is.
Yeah.
So Father, he kind of follows.
He falls in with the other androids.
Yeah, he's like, well, I am a thing, but still, you should.
Well, he's like Ryan Gosling in Blade Runner 2049.
Yeah,
where he's when he's fighting Batista or confronting Batista in the beginning, he says, "My kind don't run."
Yeah,
and that's the break. That's the line that's drawn between the Nexus 6 models and everything, where they have this idea of themselves.
Yeah.
Whereas he's just, this is what I am. This is what I do.
Yeah, and I think that's one reason I like him. But I also feel like he's still like a human. You see him striving, and I like that. And I appreciate it because he's not all powerful like Mother. No. He's all these limitations. I think that's one reason why I think I like him quite a bit. Is he's limitations and he fails sometimes.
But even he was programmed by Campion Sturgis.
Yeah,
right.
So he was programmed to be more than what your typical androids are that you see.
Yeah, I'm wondering if Mother, being just a high model, has more like processing power to make her more human, or
she's also had the interactions with Campion Sturgis.
Yeah,
she also had these interactions with her creator, telling her that you're more than this.
Like, does she love Campion? Right.
See, that's where,
because your thing is like, does she love Campion? Like, what's love?
That's what. See, Father, I don't know why, but over the episodes, he's got on my nerves a little bit. I don't know why. I just don't like him as much as I did in the first few episodes.
Okay.
But Mother, they've humanized her more. I mean, we see her in the love making scenes, making love to her creator. We see when she's in the I don't know what they're called, like little pod or little tent.
Yeah, there's VR pods.
Well, no, not the VR pod. The one with Tempest, where Tempest was, was like, the hut thing was. Tempest was like, "Hey, can you stay with me?" She's like, "Yeah." Like and I felt like she genuinely was appreciative that Tempest wanted her to stay with her that night. So I think they've humanized her. So I'm really torn on the whole Marcus, Sue. Mother. I'm not so much of a fan of his father, but you know what? I'm a big fan of the kids. I'm a big fan of Paul specifically.
I like Paul.
So
and I like Campion, even though in this episode he angered me.
Right? Yeah, Campion angered me too. But I'm rooting for Paul. So I like that he's back with his quote unquote parents right now. I felt like that was a really good.
If he can go with them and the other kids, if they just go where they want to go, everyone get along.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, I mean,
and that's the interesting thing. If you guys have noticed, the Mithridatic children have kind of split. So I can't remember the one young girl's name, but she was like, defending Vita. She was defending mother and father to Hunter, and basically saying that, what about mother and father? Like,
oh, wait a minute, you're talking about the other one?
Yeah, the other
next oldest girl.
Yeah, next oldest girl. I don't think it was Vita.
Holly. No, Holly's the little girl that Shane's died.
Yeah, I can't remember what her name is, but she was defended. But then you got Hunter, who
it is Holly.
Is it Holly?
Yeah, because Hunter,
brown chick.
Hunter calls her out.
Yeah, the brown chick, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah. But, Hunter, the first opportunity he got to screw father, I mean, he took it. You know what I mean? And he called out the Mithridatic soldiers.
We have to remember, I don't like Hunter at all.
Yeah.
But I was sorry to see father be killed.
Yeah.
Right.
But we have to remember that Hunter, as much as I don't like him, he knows that they're androids.
He does know they're androids.
He's got that mentality to know that.
But that's where they kind of blurred the line, because I felt like Hunter and father had kind of formed a little bit of a bond. You know what I mean? Because they were together.
He's tricking him.
Yeah, he was probably tricking him.
Just when he saw that canister, the tin, the food tin, and he knew that.
I think it activated. Like, okay, we're gonna be rescued soon.
Absolutely.
We can get out of this.
He knew they were around. So
yeah,
I'm really torn. So for me, it's just like Shane said, all about seeing the kids do well. What do you think of Campion beating the shit out of Paul?
I thought that wasn't very nice.
I saw it was coming because the jealousy.
That's what I was going to ask you. What do you guys think that whole situation was rooted in? Was it jealousy, or did Paul betray Campion on how he got the bait? Because he said something like that bait wasn't supposed to be used for that or something, or that wasn't supposed to be bait or something. Do you remember that?
I do, but I don't think he betrayed him. I think he just...
It was just a jealousy thing.
And even Paul might be just trying to get some renown. He wants mother to be proud of him. He wants them to be proud of him.
Yeah, and that's the thing.
Maybe he just been trying to include Campion.
Yeah.
Now, have you guys ever been in a fist fight like that?
Me and him?
Not you two together, but in life.
Yeah.
Yeah, you've been in a fist fight like that. Any funny stories of any crazy fist fights that just had a humor that you can tell?
Well,
they have a humorous twist.
I ain't been in one that was under similar circumstances like that, where you're competing for.
Well, we beat down this kid and we pissed all over him behind the townhouse.
That's pretty brutal.
Well, yeah, but he was fucking with my friend's sister in a real bad way.
In a real bad way.
I guess I was punching this kid who jumped my friend in the bathroom. Right, in his teeth. Like, I punched him in a weird way, and his teeth got split my fucking knuckles, and they just started bleeding. I was looking at him. I thought I killed him. And I looked at my fist, and it was just bleeding. I'm like, oh, and he's going, oh, you're bleeding. I'm like, he told me I'm bleeding. I'm like, oh, sorry. And I remember, and then I had to get stitches, and they were all over the place. Yeah.
Did the school ever find out?
No.
No,
they didn't.
So I think it's kind of humorous. I was playing basketball on Ninth Street over the basketball court at Matheny's, right?
Yep.
Remember where we grew up. I was playing with against these two brothers, and I'll call them the Queen brothers.
Okay.
Okay. And I were quite a bit better than the Queen brothers.
Yeah.
The Queen brothers, and somehow they beat us that day. Don't know how. We had an off day, right?
Okay.
And we just couldn't accept that. So at the end, it's like, you know what? If I make this shot from the street, which was a hell of a shot, it was like double the distance of the three-pointer.
You've been there, right?
Dude, he's like, if I make this, we win the game, and you can never tell a soul that you beat us. So he goes back there to middle of Ninth Street, and he just fucking launches it. And we're just like, boom! He made it, dude.
Yeah.
And I just lift my hands and I get in the queen boy face, and I'm like, yeah, bitch. Well, I turn around and I have my arms up in the air, and all of a sudden, I'm on the ground. Like, I'm just on the ground. I'm like, kind of like, what the fuck? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Well, these guys, these two twin brothers are stomping me out.
Yeah.
Because I guess I was celebrating too much for
We were all geeked up.
Yeah. So I get up off the ground. I'm kind of like dazed and fucking confused because I got jumped.
Yeah.
And all I noticed is they got glasses on. They both have glasses on. So I just punch them both in the face, knock them both on the ground, break their glasses.
Yeah.
Basically leave them, sniveling and just all heartbroken, upset. Well, a little bit later, I'm walking down Nice Street after we got in this fight.
What did during this? Was he like, what?
I have no clue because I was kind of like out of it. But I just beat both their asses. I think I was standing over. I have no clue. I can't remember really.
Yeah.
But a little bit later that day, after I thought it all died down, I'm walking down the street, and all of a sudden, there's this woman chasing me with a broom, trying to beat the shit out of me with a broom. She's like, "You beat my boys up!" You know what I mean? She's trying to beat my ass. I'm like, "Oh my god!" So I hightailed out of there, but I'm like, it was one of the strangest days I've ever had. I never got chased by a fucking woman with a broom. And I'd never been jumped up to that point. You know what I mean?
God, I've been jumped many times, and I've been a part of many jumpings.
You've been a part of all that. But, it was abnormal for me.
Do you remember when we were shooting those kids with the yellow BB guns? 3rd Street House? They were cussing us out with some shit. They were cussing us out.
Okay.
And then Gus and Cody, they take a car, and they go looking for them. They're shooting them up and down the street. And instead of running like in between the houses, they just keep running on the sidewalk. And they're going boom, boom, boom. They go down this alley.
Shit.
And right when they go down the alley, the mother's standing there, and they go, oh! They do that, they fucking back up.
Oh, shit.
Because these kids, like, they be walking, like, hey, fuck you, bitch. Hey, fuck you, you little pussy. And they're like, we're 18, and they're like 14. But they had a loud mouth. I wasn't going to do anything to them.
Right.
Okay, and then so what happened was, Cody and some other guys are cussing out there driving, so they picked up a rock and threw it at his car.
Oh.
You know how Cody was. Fuck no, ain't gonna happen in my car. It was his truck, actually. And then that's when we started doing that, right?
Right.
So we always looked for him every day to shoot him.
Oh,
and
my
then
God.
the last day, we shot the hell out of him. And they were going, they were running, get off. You know what I mean?
About you, Zach, any memories?
Oh, I got a few.
I think everybody's too afraid of Zach to even think about
That's
fighting.
pretty much
think about fighting him.
Probably. Yeah.
I wouldn't climb that tree.
So is Campion the creator? Can he step outside the pod as an AI and interact with his environment? Zach made the thing which kind of I was thinking about too was, did he through Mother have her do things that she didn't understand?
He could have had Father do it too because he has access to both of their.
Yeah,
he does.
Yeah, but there's we all know there are things outside of them. Other
Something's
people
going
with agency are seeing Tally.
Yeah.
Well, and then in that little tent at the end, or towards the end of the episode, there was something that you could not see drawing on the wall.
It was darkening that.
It was darkening the wall there.
Yeah.
So that makes me think that it is some kind of force that can come either from the hub.
Yeah, but something's talking to Marcus too.
Or what if the world we see, we don't, maybe that's actually in the hub and we don't realize it.
Like they're all
like it's a part of a level in the world. You know what I mean? Because it's just weird to me how that could form on there without there being.
I don't think they'll go that way because that's almost like, oh, it was a dream the whole time.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Which would piss me off.
I hate that shit.
Yeah.
Which would piss me off.
I think writers shoved on that a long time ago. It was good the first time.
It was good the first time. That was it.
I bet that Campion the creator in human, I think in human form, or at least in some corporeal form,
Or it could be a cloak.
will show up
A cloak?
in this or the second season. That's already been
Like
confirmed.
an invisibility cloak or something?
Like an android version of him, or maybe like the creator ended up getting off Earth.
Ooh, that'd be
somehow.
interesting. Yeah.
He was dying though.
Well,
That's
I
what
think
he said.
Yeah.
That's what he said.
he said he wouldn't make the journey.
Right.
Right? Did he say he was actually dying?
They
I think he did.
led you to believe
They
that.
They definitely let us believe that. I wasn't sure it was the oxygen though, and he did say I won't survive the journey.
Right.
I just have a feeling we'll see him. I don't think we're just going to keep seeing him in flashbacks. Maybe I'm wrong.
Yeah. Then,
But like you said, yeah, is whatever is Tally and the darkening on the wall and what Caleb is hearing, are they all the same thing?
Yeah.
You know, it reminds me of how the one little Asian girl, what was her name again? You knew
Vita.
Her name. Vita.
Yeah.
She evidently sees Tally.
Yeah.
There's something that makes her think of it. And it reminds me of like little kids. like you hear story of little kids saying they can see somebody in the room and there's not somebody there. You know what I mean? Like ghosts and stuff.
Yeah, and that's
like
what
that.
Campion thought.
Yeah. So maybe it's tallying the ghost form, and there's some kind of way that she wiggles her way in this world. I don't know. It's going to be interesting to find out.
They haven't established anything about the cloaked figure they found in the cave yet either.
No,
that could be pretty revelatory once they find or confront that person.
Right.
Then you might learn more about what that planet's like.
Right.
But as of right now, we don't know. They're bringing that in as a slow burn. It's nice.
Yeah.
It's not in your face.
Yeah.
It's not,
Yeah, there's these little mysteries that are kind of slowly introducing us to them.
Right.
So, and I thought Campion, the creator, had an interesting viewpoint that humans, they will just keep rising and falling and destroying each other.
Yeah.
And that androids are the future.
Yeah.
I thought that was an interesting viewpoint. It was a little hopeless.
It was hopeless, but
it's hopeless, but it's
true. If you
but
look
also,
at
I think it's
our
just
world.
true of life.
It's true of
I
life.
think you have to accept that. Right?
Yep.
Marcus had a plan to take out Mother early on.
Yeah.
And it degenerated because through the course of them drawing that power out of Mother, it destroyed the connection for the charges that they planted on the pod.
The bomb, yeah.
And when she started to wake up and started to influence her surroundings, she blew up the controls that the guy was trying to use to blow up the charges and fucking blew his hands off.
Yeah.
So that was the first attempt to take her out. And that one just didn't come together.
Yeah, I thought it was a good plan. It just didn't come together.
The second chance he had to take her out was after, when that plan didn't come together, and after Sue, who was married, had found Paul and brought him back. Mm-hmm. Caleb wanted to ensure their survival. So he said, no, we need to get her eyes.
Yeah.
So we'll never escape. So he gets Paul to go back into the camp with the knife to cut that satchel off of her neck and bring her eyes back. Which leads Mother out there in the open. Caleb ambushes her.
It's real easy to catch a little kid, though. You know what I mean?
That's why I'm surprised she didn't catch him.
Evidently, he can book it. So
but he's the chosen one, possibly.
He got out there.
Could be.
Yeah, you're right. But he got out there. Caleb gets her with the axe, which is
It was a beautiful.
It made me think of like in Dragonheart when that guy got hit with the axe in the chest.
It was a beautiful death.
The Shining, man. Fucking Scatman Crothers gets nailed in the chest.
Yeah.
So what's interesting, what's great about this is story-wise, now she's been brought down to our level, so it really changes dynamic quite a bit.
Right
now, the thing that made her OP,
she
doesn't have that anymore.
Yeah, well, right now, Father is presumably in really bad shape. I know she was removing the bullets from him, but I don't know how far along she got before Paul took the eyes.
Yeah.
Right? And then, obviously, Caleb or Marcus took her down.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah. But, what I found interesting is at the very end of that episode, Marcus heard the voices and he let her live.
Yeah.
Right?
This means they'll give her back her fucking eyes, though.
Yeah. So,
take the eyes.
I wonder if that voice is the creator of... Because he loves Mother.
It's possible,
and if it's a simulation...
He could have nothing to do with that.
He could have nothing to do with it. But if it's a simulation...
I'm saying he had nothing to do with that cube that they found.
But maybe this world is part of the simulation. And
no simulation.
And he does not want to see Mother get executed.
That could be that, but we heard different voices and
That'd be disappointing.
That would be upsetting.
That'd be very disappointing. No, there's another... I want to call it supernatural, because I ain't got a better word for it right now.
Right.
But, there's some kind of influence in that world.
Yeah, there's something.
And it's influencing him, which, to my knowledge, he doesn't have an implant or something like that would give the creator, or Sturgis, any kind of access to him.
Right. Mm-hmm. Well, the other thing I can think of is if it is the Mithraic god that said "let her live," then he's just showing compassion. There's no other reason he'd want an atheist android to.
You have this
live.
idea of if they were to cooperate,
right,
they could survive.
There is that
as a whole,
right?
Yeah, it's
so
a good point.
them sparing her, not giving back her fucking eyes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I would destroy those fuckers.
I thought that's what he was going to do.
But there are times
I thought he was going to destroy him with the axe, but he didn't.
I mean, there were times I feel like that could really come in handy.
Yeah,
like to save the kids.
Yeah, or to save them if
or
they were able to cooperate and they
Yeah.
could use her as a weapon.
Yeah.
I'd make her fucking pinky swear. Get it back, you know what I'm saying?
There have to be some kind
Pinky
of...
swear, hardcore. You don't break the pinky
Be like
swear.
Fargo season 4. Trade the kids out. You know, we'll kill Campion if you don't do this. You know, it's a terrible thing to say. How would you keep something like that in line?
Well, we haven't seen Fargo season 4 yet.
I don't know.
Well, that's just a setup for the story.
Oh, okay.
It ain't a...
I haven't.
I can't imagine.
So,
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know how you keep it in line. It's a trust.
It's
system.
obviously capable of deception because she was already lying to father.
Yeah,
She was lying, yeah.
So
Lying, bitch.
yeah, she was cheating on him and lying and then accusing him of,
yeah.
you know, just turning that shit around.
Yeah.
Who you? Yeah.
I mean,
And fucking, you know, who was his name? Hunter. He was peeking that shit out. He's like, she's lying.
yeah, he knew.
Yeah,
Dude.
because he's a live sack of shit.
And the creator shot the biggest load I've ever seen in my life on that
was a
sex scene.
There was
something, yeah.
one hell of a visual representation.
Yeah, it was obviously intentional.
Fucking Evan.
It was definitely intentional.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, that's probably how she felt because she had never experienced anything like that. So it was,
I don't know.
and that is the humanization of that character that you know draws you in. You know what I mean? Because
Not for me.
That scene didn't draw me in.
I was still glad to see her get axed.
maybe it's been so long since I've got laid it really drew me in.
Maybe. Yeah, maybe. Guys, I don't think I have too much else to talk about. And our battery keeps messing
that
up.
covers us.
I think we should end on that note. My TMI.
You are a pacifist. So, I mean, I wish I could talk about that because we're running out of time. But that, her being defiant to her, like, you know.
Do as I say, not as
Oh
I do.
yeah, she told.
Which
Campion
is
that,
never a good way to explain things to kids.
Yeah.
You know.
He was very defiant.
I really love
he was
these,
very defiant.
these atheistic androids trying to instill that belief, that lack of belief in them. You know what I mean? And then you have this kid raised that way, not believing that or
He
questioning
also
it.
sees the.
And then you have the people raised that way questioning their beliefs.
Campion
like
sees
that's one of
the
the favorite things about.
inconsistencies.
Yeah. So like, both sides questioning, like the real hard opposite ends of the spectrum. That's one of my favorite things about the show.
Yes.
Well, those are the wolves.
Yeah. Right. And,
Wolves in both camps.
And the two brothers are, I think, like the wolves.
Yeah,
And
Remus and Romulus.
yeah, and one has to kill the other, right?
Maybe.
All right, guys, I think that's it. Guys, thank you so much for watching this reaction, this long discussion with us. We hope you appreciate it. I know we definitely love talking. If you like us and you want to support us, just like and subscribe and leave a comment down below. Check out our other stuff, such as... probably out of time by now. That's it.